Hey everybody, it's the D100! Welcome back to more of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Pokemon in the DLC of Indigo Disc. Yeah! Last time, we kind of went a little all over the place in terms of that of what we can do in the Indigo Disc. What the hell just happened? That was not what I intended to have happen. But I've been kind of losing my train of thought in this. What I'm trying to do is go up here. Thank you. Only to find that there's nothing up here. What the? Okay, can I actually do something here? Well, I guess beggars can't be choosers. No shame. Anyway, this time, now that I'm officially done trying to get my act together, I was hoping that there was something that I can get from on top of Uva Academy, but apparently that's not the case. Oh, right, we went on some legendary hunting with Snacksworth's help. Was it worth it? A little bit, but not exactly required. Today, we're gonna be checking up on a couple of people. Like these two. We've never seen these guys before, but in a way we have. Yo, Derek! Not every day we get to see him around the academy, huh? For sure. We're not in the same grade as Derek either, so it's lucky we bumped into him. You doing alright, pal? Not sure what to make of that dumbfounded look you got going on there. I feel like I know you somewhere. Oh, that's right. I forgot we're not wearing our usual outfits today. Man, now that you mention it, I guess this is the first time he's seen us looking all proper in our academy uniforms, huh? Yeesh, now I feel all awkward about it. But hey, let's clear things up. It's me, Giacomo, or DJ Bison when you catch me at the deck. Eri here, but I'm sure that was obvious. Honestly, not really. Yeah, this is what she actually looks like. She got through a lot of changes, and I'm now convinced she wears eye contact and she bleaches her hair, but I feel like she's more or less wearing a wig. And I have to say, you look a whole lot better like this. We came in today to take some makeup tests. Figured it was about time we started clawing back on the learning we missed out on when we were holed up in our own bases. Our Team Star outfits aren't all that practical for tests and things, so we came in our new school uniforms today. Hey, Eri, you think Derek could help us out with our ongoing sitch? Hey, that's right! Great idea, Giacomo! Can I help you? We got a little proposal for you. How'd you like to be a tutor? Jeez, one step at a time. Maybe we should start by explaining what's going on. Whoops, right you are, Eri. So, okay. Basically, the other Team Star bosses are having a rough time of it. You remember Melly, Ordy, and Atticus, right? Those are the three? Yep. They've been taking makeup tests like us, but they sure ain't passing them. They might actually have to repeat the year, which would suck after all the effort they put in to come back to school. Before you ask, me and Eri have already tried tutoring them ourselves, but it didn't go well at all. So I'm going to assume that you guys have already taken a majority of your makeup test and passed. Nope. You know, I seriously didn't think those three had such a hard time. I mean, for me, it feels like all you need to do is pass tests and learn formulas and memorize stuff. Guess it just I can't wrap my head around what it is and they can't wrap their heads around. And I'm only good at teaching people if it is to do with sports and exercise. We heard from Penny that your grades are pretty decent. Actually, you're not wrong. Peter Ortega and the others said would have pricked in their ears if you dropped by to teach them. Which loops us right back into my opening refrain. Think you could help tutor for us? Yeah, sure, why not? For someone who kind of helped bail you guys and were preventing getting yourself expelled, it's good enough for me. Thanks so much, Derek. You really are the best. Whoops, almost forgot. We gotta keep this under wraps, okay? No telling Penny. We stressed her out enough for one lifetime. There's no way we could bother her like this. This will be our little secret, okay? We'll be right here, so come let us know when you're ready to start. I have to admit, these guys are awesome in their uniforms. You all sent him to the two of the other Team Star bosses and to the test at bossing level? Music to my ears. Let's go lay down a killer study sesh. Sheesh, what's their problem? Oh, right, these guys. Sup, gang? Studying hard, I hope? Well, we weren't before you and your big mouth showed up. Here to check we're not slacking off, are you? Pretty much. Your eyes have started glazing over the second I'm out of the door. Tell me I'm wrong. Ah, Lady Erie cleared in her academy uniform. I feel my eyes are sharpened and my mind focused each time this version returns to greet me. If only that focus were helpful for your studies, Atticus. So I keep distracting you. Oh, someone's got a crush. And I am loving it. Oh, what's this? My ninja sense is detecting the presence of yet another behind thee, Lady Erie. Come, step forward, knave, that we might see thy face. Hello. You? What the? No! No, no, no! Why is this happening? Ah, I should have surmised in it as much. The strength of thy spirit precedes thee as ever, good fellow. Never mind that, Giacomo. Explain! What's Derek doing here? Hey now, be nice. Derek. Wait, no. Professor Derek is gonna be your tutor. Oh, glad tidings. I am truly grateful to hear it. He's gonna be what? Since when? You can't just go stomping around deciding stuff like this without asking anyone, Giacomo. And you, we don't need a tutor. Do us a favor and toddle on home, would you? Hey, Orty. Derek kindly agreed to come here and help us out. So talking to him with that kind of attitude is unacceptable, right? Yeah, no, totally. Sorry, Eri. Sorry, who? What I meant was, sorry, Derek. Ah, Lady Eri in a menacing mood. What a vision of unusual rarity. Too bad we barely even get to see it. Hey, don't worry about Ortega. He just doesn't want you to see him floundering. Hey guys, we seem to have lost Melly. Where'd she go? Lady Mela declared her wish to stretch her legs minutes before your arrival. She departed rather suddenly and has not returned since. Well, we all know Mela. She just wandered off because she doesn't feel like studying. I hate to say it, but I guess that's probably true. Sorry about this, Derek, but you think you could go find Mela for us? She was somewhere in the academy for sure. We'll stay on standby here and get everything prepped for a killer study sesh. Sorry to keep relying on you like this. I hope you find Melly without much trouble. You know, I said it before, but Atticus like this. I hate to admit how hot you are like this. And I don't even swing that way! Sheesh, it's like a lot of people that view Tarts and Nessa from Sword and Shield and all over again. Only accepted it with dudes. Freaking pretty boy. So, Mela! It's gonna be right over here. Huh? Oh, hey, Derek. Seriously? You have eyes, don't you? Obviously, it's Mela you're talking to. Oh, right. I guess I'm not decked out in my usual gear today. Eri made a big fuss about wearing our uniforms for the study group thing. So yeah, it's not like I had much of a choice. But what are you doing here anyway? Wow, what's the occasion? You itching for another showdown or something? Oh, okay. You came here to bring me back to the classroom, huh? Guess time got away from me while I was admiring the veggies. Might as well get going then. I feel like she's kind of marching in this. She does know that she's not in her usual boots, right? Sup, amigos? Melly, welcome back. And Derek, thanks so much for finding her. So, where were you lazing around this time? You know, here and there. Lady Mela, is something amiss? Nah, we're all good, right? The Dream Study team's all here. That's what counts. Time's are wasted, so I say let's hit the books. Take it away, Professor Derek. These three are counting on you. Might as well start off with the snot-nosed brat. Ugh! How am I supposed to know this? I don't get it. Don't think I don't see you and your smug face hovering there? You got some nerve. You realize I'm a second-year student, right? I'm an entire year above you. Eri says that we need to let you help, so fine. You could try to tutor me or whatever, but I'll be shocked if you can get this literature stuff to sink in. I mean, how am I supposed to know how things are made of characters in a story are feeling? See, the protagonist in the story is the mom in a Marshall family. Her name's Mama Marshall. We're supposed to analyze why she calls her Papa Marshall terrible in this passage. Mama Marshall's eyes glittered with tears. It was clear from the letter Papa Marshall had left. She would never get to see him again. Toyed with my feelings right to the end. You really are a terrible thing. Since he's terrible. Huh? Maybe you're not half bad at tutoring after all. The others were staring me right in the face. I didn't even bother overthinking this. Okay, now hold up. Why would they ask you to analyze this if the answer's written right there? I just feel like this is not the right call. Hey, Diego's calling you out. Are you sure you really know your stuff? I'm starting to think you're as bad as I am at understanding how people feel. You know what? I've seen all I needed to see. I think I'll be better off studying him by myself, so feel free to toddle on home, Professor. Well, go shove your ego up your ass. What I know is that I know not. I have fathomed the depths of my own arrogance. Ah, noble sensei. Comes out to proffer me a helping hand. My deepest thanks. Mathematics is the scourge of my existence, and in particular arithmetic. 'Tis an unsolvable mystery. But since my true calling lies in garnet designs, I feel I need not concern myself with numbers. They have naught to do with fashion after all. About that, dude. Skill in mathematics will still be of service to me, you say? I do not quite follow. I think I know what Derek is getting at. It's like with our Team Star outfits, remember? We ended up spending a lot of money on them. As indeed we should. One must not shy from expense from creating objects of great quality. But we had reams of fabric and leftover from the outfits that were made. Don't you think we could have saved more money there? I cannot deny it. 'Tis a fair point. Now that I think of it, the garment's dimensions and the cost of the materials demand calculation. And if selling one's in a creation's profit margins, too, come into play. A designer who pays heed to such a figures and sums would surely prove the superior artisan. To have seen him thinking was naive. I have turned mine eyes with an inconvenient truth. A convenient truth, excuse me. That decides it. My heart has changed and my mind made up. From now on, I will devote myself to studying of mathematics. Yeah! So I kind of butted into your tutoring just now, Derek. I've got it all worked out though. Thanks to you, Atticus seems really inspired to study. He said that he gets totally absorbed once he's fired up, so I'm sure he'll be just fine. Well, I'm sure that's the least of his problems. Man, this is hard. Huh? What are you looking at, Derek? Oh yeah, you're a tutor now, aren't you? Alright then, I was just doing some practice questions. Here, let me know if you think this one is true or false. You need a boon only by catching them from yourself or training with other Pokemon. That is not the case at all. There are other ways. Yeah, that's the one I thought too. Can't go forgetting about Pokemon you hatch from eggs. Okay, next one. What's the name of the gemstone that glows over your Pokemon Center when it terrestrializes? That is the Terra Jewel. Yeah, that sounds about right. Guess it makes sense you know all about this, seeing as you have your own Terra Orb. Either way, terrestrializing is pretty awesome, don't you think? Only outstanding students get to have a Terra Orb all for themselves, you know. Okay, next one. This is Zoch to do a test, but I want to ask you something. I don't know how to put it though. It's a tricky one. You gotta promise not to laugh, okay? So, how important do you think dreams are? Oh, I think for like our future goals? Don't ever laugh. Exactly. I'm talking about the future. What we want to be when we're older. That kind of stuff. I've got no idea about all that right now. Meanwhile, most of Team Star seems like they've got it figured out. They've got proper dreams. Even the veggies in the school are doing their best to grow, you know? I wish I had that kind of direction. I mean, what'll happen if I never figure it out? What if I never find a dream to chase? Honestly, I just get scared thinking about it. You have your own art. A lot. Huh? How'd you know I joined the art club? Well, whatever, that's just a hobby anyway. Don't think I'm gonna do art to earn a living. Wait, now that I think about it, there's a Dragon Brows that does art for his job. He always likes he always looks like he's having a great time at school. It's like he's not working at all. If I could do something like that, if I could paint for a living, that'd be crazy fun. Do you think that could be it? Is it really okay to call that a dream? Oh, absolutely. You're right, that's gotta be it. That's my dream. Man, I feel like a whole new person. Thanks, Derek. Alright, gang. I say that it's about time we cue the outro and wrap up today's study sesh. Yes, great effort all around. Does everyone feel that they made progress today? I guess I did. Sure feels like we didn't need a tutor, though. Well, I learned that the arithmetic can be enthralling when engaged with an earnest. Or the arithmetic. Whatever. English is stupid. Thanks to our esteemed tutor, I feel living as a rubber room drenched in poison. Ew. I feel like someone used defog on me, man. I'm seeing everything so clearly the knowledge is just pouring itself into my brain. It looks like we've had some mixed results, but we should be okay for the makeup test at least. Derek, it really was kind of you to help us out. We prepared a little thank you gift from all of us, so here you go. A pair of wise glasses! boost the power of special offensive moves. We also get the modified of the uniforms of Team Star. And the 2 Team Star pose together too. Here, I'll teach you how to do it. And the Us of the Base Star emote. What? Guys? What are you all doing here? Penny? Yeesh, busted. I was just walking down the hall and saw you all in here. But that's fine. No one asked me to join, so I should just leave, shouldn't I? Sorry about that. See you later. Lady Penny, wait! It's not what you think, Penny! Hear us out! There's that angry look. So what happened was... Phew. I thought you decided not to talk to me anymore. We would never. That's what it must have looked like though, huh? Sorry we made you worry. We just didn't want to drag you into another one of our messes. Our bad, Penny. Well, apology not accepted. Wait, for real? Why do you guys get to decide that if I just had to be weighed down by your problems? I'm your friend, right? So you should come bother me more. Lean on me. That's what actually makes me happy. Oh, Lady Penny. And if things get really bad, I could just hack into the school system and fix your grades anyway. Red flag. What? That's a terrible idea. Yeah, isn't that taking it a bit far? Sorry, that was a joke. Frickin' better be. I was trying to lighten things up in here, but I guess that was pretty out of character. Glad to hear it. If you were serious, I would have to pummel some sense into you. But about before, I'm actually a pretty good tutor, you know? So feel free to ask me to help for studying and stuff anytime. Lady Penny, we're honored by that generosity. Ugh, does it mean we gotta get lectured by Derek and Penny now? Well, I guess there are worse things. Careful, my man. That was danger close to a straight-up compliment. You can just come right on and say you like the idea. We all know what you're thinking. Indeed. I need not use my ninja senses, so try to disappear are thy true feelings. What? As if you know what's in my head. You guys haven't got the first clue about me. Trying to get to know me better before spouting nonsense, huh? You're all the worst. Hey guys, I think we broke Ortega. Oh! Someone just got burned. So, now we know exactly what's been going on with the others lately. Nothing else I need to do from in here, but I think it's about time that there would be something that we can do, though. Let's do this real quick. Don't worry, it's gonna make sense to you guys in just a moment. I think it's about time we head back to the terraria. Mainly because there is a secret that is now waiting for us. And it can only be accessible, I think, after the event hits the main story of Uva Academy. The location in question where I would like for us to go to would be at the coastal rest area. And I think a certain few of you might have an idea where I'm going with. Okay. Let's pull out the map. And I believe that we want to go to, I think it's, should be right about there. come along this way. It's somewhere around this spot. See how the leaves are kind of blowing in a certain direction around us? We want to follow them. You go away. Oh, actually, I think we need to go in the direction where the wind's blowing from, I think. And of course, we gotta deal with all these bozos in the way as well. Oh, wait a minute. Let me double check one other thing. Okay, nope, that's not it. We want to go... Let me try down here, actually. We want to go around the location of where the leaves are kind of turning. But I also want to make sure that I'm looking at it correctly. Let me kind of double back up here real quick. Get up there. Thank you. Let's see here. I feel like I'm at the right location, but I also feel like I'm kind of overlooking it. There's a Bulbasaur right there, which is always nice. Is it right here, maybe? Okay. So I think what we need to do is, I think it's right around here, where we need to spin around for 10 seconds. At the very least. I could be wrong. And now we want to bring up our camera mode. And we want to change the filters. Nope, that's right. No. Here we go. We want to have it on pie for this. And it doesn't look like this is the right spot. So we're meeting us up here, maybe? Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! I had the right idea. I was on the wrong side. We want to be over here. Again, I could be wrong. I feel like we're getting closer to it. Are we? Okay, now that's just kind of blowing me away in the wrong direction. Okay, so what I'm going to go in and do is I'm going to be right back. I'm going to cut ahead until I find the right location where we need to go to. All right, so I'll be just a moment. I feel like I had the right idea, but I think I had it in the wrong spot. Here it is. You can barely see it, but there's a little cyclone that's right here. So, you need to come right here, spin for 10 seconds, and then you switch it on over to our camera function. And if you hear this little music, this may sound a little familiar to you. Check it out. Before doing anything else, I highly recommend that you save. I'm going to go ahead and do just that. The pop star and returning Pokemon that's totally not a rip off that of Britney Spears in any way. Meloetta is widely considered to be one of the rarest Pokemon to ever find, but now we have a chance to catch one for our own. Level 70 starts off as a normal Psychic type with Serene Grace for the ability. Terra type's gonna be fighting. Hyper Voice, Sing, Psychic, and how could we possibly forget its signature move of Relic Song? A 75 power, 100 accuracy, special normal type move that has a 10% chance of putting the target to sleep, and it'll also change its form in the process. Meloetta starts off in its Aria form as a normal Psychic type, but upon using it, it will become a normal fighting type in its pure wet form. This thing pretty much goes from being a very nice special offensive user to being a really good special tank to become a very nice physical sweeper. This is pretty much any calling card for pretty much anyone who specializes in double battles. The one big negative that I have in this save with Meloetta is that even though that it holds a full immunity to Ghost, its weaknesses change drastically depending on what type you go for, and every single one of them can lead to it being pretty much as a pretty bad, pretty much a really bad glass cannon. That being said, look very much well into the movesets and the Meloetta learns, and it'll serve you well. Serene Grace is a prominent ability to have, especially if you plan on using it, especially since that this sucker will double all secondary effects that are from happening. Can't say no to anything like that. And also, why is this thing Terra typed into being fighting and not normal? Kind of benefits in the world, if you ask me. But, oh well, I'm not the one to judge. Alright. This right here is one of the reasons why I started off with Romeo. I'm gonna go for a Terra Blast. It's a weak move. Yeah, you see, that's what I mean. This thing is a fantastic special wall in its Aria form. Being able to tank a lot of special hits and pretty much dish them right back. Relic Song. Transforms into its pirouette form. Yes! Ha ha! And yes, it's not required for the Pokédex. Oh, wait, hold on. What? What? I know what the last two ones are gonna be. I'm gonna be busy with this sort of thing off screen, but that's okay. We've pretty much just caught every single known Pokemon that I can get. For now, that is. But I think now that we pretty much just covered up everything that I wanted to show, we're gonna go ahead and end things off right here. Next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with the DLC. It's high time that we make our return to Kitakami and check up on things, how things are going from out there. The ending is in sight. It's gonna be a bit of a bittersweet moment for me. See you guys then.